Hello and welcome to Flahive Field in Westwood, Massachusetts on Thursday, November 27th for SportView's award-winning production of Holliston Panther Football 2025. It's found only on Holliston Hub HCAT. Today, the Panthers face the Westwood Wolverines on Thanksgiving Day for the 52nd time since 1973. My name is Tom Emmons, and alongside is my co-host, the legend, Jay Wyman. Jay, the Panthers face the Wolverines on Thanksgiving, and you can throw out the regular season records. What do you expect to see from Holliston against Westwood today?
Well, first of all, Tom, happy Thanksgiving to you and Bruce and all of our listeners today, and hope you all have a great and happy Thanksgiving. And
Captains are meeting
a tasty bird here. What do I expect to see today? Well, I expect to see Westwood passing the ball a lot. I think you're going to see maybe them throwing the ball a lot today.
Number 3, Matthew Gimblett.
Holliston's going to have to. Holliston's still banged up quite a bit. It's going to be kind of a tough matchup for them.
Number 5,
Westwood is coming off 2 really big wins, and they've been throwing the ball around like crazy. But so I think that they'll probably do that, and they've got a plethora of wide receivers and good running backs.
87,
now for Holliston, I would blitz, and I would blitz a lot, and I'd blitz all day, and to see if you can get to the quarterback, Ty Pindell, who's a good one. He's one of the best ones. In fact, today, Tom, we have the Offensive Player of the Year, Ty Pindell, the quarterback with them, and the Defensive Player of the Year in the Tri-Valley League, Max Morrow. So I expect to see a good game, a tough game. These two guys really bang heads when they get in
Wolverines
there.
Have won the
and
coin toss,
hopefully it's a lot of fun.
It's the last game of their career for the seniors, so you know they're going to step up and be psyched up for this game. The last time to put on a Panther uniform.
Yeah, last game for them, and of course the other kids, they're looking to make a name for themselves when they come back next year. So two good teams going at it today.
We'll be back with the opening kickoff in just a few moments. Westwood comes into this game with a record of 6-4, 3-1 in the Tri-Valley League Large. Their head coach is Brad Pindell in his 9th season with the Wolverines. His record 41-44. He's 2-5 against the Panthers on Thanksgiving. Holliston comes into this game with a record of 5-5, also 3-1 in the Tri-Valley League. Mike Europe is in his 2nd season with the Panthers. His record is 10 wins and 11 losses.
Now, here's the thing. We talked about this, Tom and I talked about this a little earlier today with Bruce. That you kind of forget, after all that Holliston has been through, if Hopkinton should pull the upset of upsets today and beat Ashland, the winner of this game is a co-champ of the
44, Jake
TVL Large. So this is a really important game. This isn't just a game that they're playing here today, other than the fact that, you know, it's a Thanksgiving Day game. There could be some importance to this game pending the Ashland score.
Number 0, J.R. Drayton.
But it means a lot just in the Thanksgiving Day tradition that Holliston and Westwood have. Westwood leading the series 30 wins to 20 wins for the Panthers, 1 tie. Opening kickoff is a squib kick taken at the 25-yard line. Panthers push the pile back just about the 35. And that's where Westwood will start 1st and 10. Their offense is led by number 5, Captain Ty Pindell. 6'4", 205-pound quarterback. He has passed for 18 touchdowns on the season, which is number 1 in Division 4.
They're good, and like I said, they're loaded at receiver, and they also have a couple good running backs back there.
1st and 10 for Westwood. Handoff. Covered up by the Panthers pretty well. Number 9.
The ball carrier.
Nawat Kamal-Ratana Piboon.
A gain of 3 on the play.
Yeah, we're going to call him NK.
We're going to call him NK today, and the reason we're going to call him that is I don't give nicknames to someone unless I respect them, and I respect you, NK, and unfortunately, that's what we're going to call you today.
2nd and 7, NK on 2nd down. Gains another 2 or 3 yards.
Oh, you can call him now, Woo.
Number Number 75.
He's
Warren
a good
Greer
running
on
back,
the
big,
tackle.
strong running back. They also have I believe, a sophomore, Jack Button, who is
A gain of 3
who
on the
backs him
play.
up,
It
and
is
he
third
does a
down
good
and
job
4
too. So 3rd and 4
at the
should be a
Westwood
passing down.
41-yard line.
And this is where I kind of look to see if Coach Conrad and Coach Yorf put some pressure on the quarterback. And there's the blitz.
Pendello throw in and out of the hands of Captain Murphy
Type
O'Malley.
Pass is incomplete.
Another great receiver
Intended
for
Murphy
Westwood.
O'Malley.
Followed by,
defended
covered by Jake
Brodsky.
Brodsky.
4th down and 4. Wolverines from their own 41-yard line.
And
Sort of a blustery day here, Jay. The sun is shining. It's a great temperature for Thanksgiving, but boy, is it blustery.
15,
well,
Mikey
yeah,
Murphy is into
I was
punt.
going to say it's not just sort of a blustery day. It's a wicked blustery day.
A wicked blustery day. Here's the punt from Westwood into the wind.
And you want to be careful with these punts. You just let them go.
Takes a Westwood bounce all the way back to the 10-yard line.
Punt
That's
is
where
down
the
to the
Panthers will
Holliston
start
10-yard
1st and
line.
10.
A
10:38
51-yard
to
punt
go.
from the Bellman.
In the, well, we want to thank our sponsors. Sponsors for today's game: the Holliston Superette, Henry Studios, the Central Cafe, Basil's Pizza and Sub, and the Main Effort Financial Group. And the first quarter is brought to you by the Holliston Superette.
Of course, it's Thanksgiving. You get meet the Holliston Superette.
Stop in for a Fitzgerald sandwich later on today. if you haven't got enough turkey already. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Handoff is to Morrow. He's got a couple of yards up to the 34.
Max Morrow,
Max,
the ball
we
carrier.
talked about Max being the defensive player of the year for the league, and not only that, but he just shines on offense too. He had that
A gain of 4 on the play.
great
It is 2nd and
offensive
6.
game where
Holliston from their own
he cut,
14.
was it 11 or 12? How many
Holliston's
passes he
quarterback number
caught?
15, Jack McDonald.
A couple
Right,
games ago, he just had a great game.
He's been a rock for the Panthers this season. 2nd and 6. Morrow again, up the middle. He's got some room. One got to beat. 1st down, Panthers. At the 26-yard line.
Morrow, the ball carrier.
Talk for a minute about this defense
number
for
50,
Westwood. They're good. They're a really good defense. They cover very well too. They've played some really good games.
1st and 10, Holliston
you know,
from their own
coming in, I
26-yard
thought this was going to be a
line.
battle for Holliston. It's nice to see that offensive line take control of the first couple of plays here.
They've been playing well, Jay, in the face of adversity, for sure. 1st and 10 from the Panthers. Morrow again, big hole.
Morrow, the ball carrier.
Stretches it out to the 32-yard line.
Number 59, Jack Corrigan, helping out on
Make
the
it
tackle.
to 33. Boy, that was a 7-yard gain on 1st down.
A gain of 7 on
They've
the play.
really been
2nd and
pounding
3.
it to Westwood so
Holliston,
far.
Doing a nice job, and you
their
know,
own 33-yard
59
line.
Corrigan for Westwood is a good player. You see him offensive line, but he's a really good defender, really good linebacker, and he's going to get in there and try and make a lot of tackles today for Westwood.
2nd and 3 for Holliston. They go to Morrow again. Spins
Wow.
closer
Morrow,
to
the ball carrier.
He might have got it.
35, 36-yard line. He's going to be close.
He's
Jack
going to be
Corrigan
very,
with the
very
initial
close.
hit. Narwood and others
Yeah.
finish the
They're
job.
waving him forward.
Yeah, they're going to
A
give
gain
it to
of
him.
2 on the play.
So another 1st down for the Panthers, just 4 straight runs.
Ball spotted at the
And once again,
36-yard line.
you got to
Gain
give
enough
credit
for
to this
Holliston.
offensive
1st down,
line. I mean,
1st and 10.
Max is a really good running back, and you give him any time and any space in there, and he's going to make some yardage, and that's what he's doing right now.
8:14 clock running, no score in the Superette first quarter. Pitch to Morrow, right side, short gain.
Morrow, the ball carrier.
Of course, we talked about Holliston
J.R.
being
Drayton on the tackle.
so short-handed today, especially in the skill positions. And right away they're missing the captain.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10. Holliston from their own 36.
Matt Gimel, who they've missed, the last several games, and that's just a mammoth loss for them. And of course, Austin Rodenheiser's been bumped around. He's been hurt a little bit. I don't know if we'll see him today or not, but there's really a lot of all-stars who have been hurt for Holliston.
2nd down and 9.
Oh, what a plow!
Morrow up the middle.
Morrow, the ball carrier.
I like the way this offensive line has taken charge today so far.
They really have, and what you want to do against a high-powered offense like Westwood's, obviously you want to keep them off the field.
Gain of 6 on the play. It is 3rd down and 4.
One of the way to do that is to control the ball and control the clock. It's 6:50 and the clock's running in the Super at first quarter, and they'd love to just drive this ball down the field and eat up 7 or 8 minutes.
Ball's on the 42, 3rd down and 4. I think you're in 4-down territory, Jay, with this kind of momentum.
Well, you might be, depending on how close you get here. Safeties are pulling up.
Morrow again, up the middle, plenty of room. Cross the 50 to the 30, to the 45 of Westwood.
Morrow, the ball carrier.
Now you want to read these safeties here, and what the safety's doing, because they're running so well, they have to pull one safety down. So they have one high safety. This is where you can throw the ball a little bit and get some yardage.
Warren Greer is the center on this line. Number 57, Alex Bergman. Number 51, Will Clasby. Try to get you the other numbers. Oh, number 53, Carter Green. 1st and 10 for Holliston. Inside handoff.
That's that little crossbuck play that I loved. It. I think it was the Framingham game. They pulled
Brodsky.
They pulled that crossbuck play off where he fakes the pitch, and the other back comes in down across and gets in the middle of the defense.
A loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11 at the Westwood 46.
Clock running, 5:05 left to go in the Super at first quarter.
I think that's number 50, Henry Leak is the other offensive lineman. 2nd and 11. They go to Morrow, right side.
Morrow, the ball carrier.
Picks up 3 yards.
And this is where, Tom, you're going to get down at the 4-down territory.
Zafropoulos and O'Malley on the tackle.
Especially if you make any yardage here at all.
A gain of 3 on the play. 3rd down and 8 at the Westwood 43-yard line.
You get this offensive line going, and you get them going, these runners going downhill. And one of the things that happens is, over the course of the game, if you can keep this up, that's when in the 4th quarter you can really take control of the ball game, because you get that defense a little bit tired. So it'd be nice if this line could keep playing the way they're playing right now.
3rd down and 8 for Holliston. McDonald to throw out to Morrow. Battles his way back to the line of scrimmage and leaving a 4th down and long.
Now, it's really windy up here. I'm not so sure how windy it is down on the field. It might be a little less windy. I don't know.
I'm getting some rain on me.
Yeah.
It's coming off the roof of the press box.
Brought down by Corrigan.
I think somebody just dropped their coffee up there, maybe.
It's raining on your parade up here. All right, so Holliston back for the punt.
Jake Brodsky is in punt formation.
Timeout Westwood.
Wolverines
with 3:36 left in the Super at first quarter, no score.
Well, Holliston took a few minutes off the clock,
and gentlemen,
and that's what they want to do. And if they can keep running this ball, like I said, that's a really big thing. You're going to have to defend the pass at some point. I mean, I saw both teams warm up, and Westwood was throwing the ball really well in the warm-ups. So it's not like you can't pass down there.
Last year, Westwood won 32-6. Ty Pendell threw 5 touchdown passes.
Parsons is currently training multiple varsity football and baseball players from Westwood and other area schools. Westwood's won 2 in a row Thanksgivings.
And they've won 3 in a row coming into this game.
Brodsky
and they've won by some big margins, too.
Drayton back deep for the Wolverines.
Holliston lost. Here's the Brodsky's punt.
Nice punt.
Looked like it had the win. Let's see if it takes a Holliston roll. It does. Comes down to just inside the 10-yard line to the 9.
Brodsky's punt is down at the 10-yard line. Westwood begins.
That was
first
great
and
coverage
10
by Holliston. The man beat the punt
downfield.
downfield. That was great coverage by Holliston. Okay, so now you play the clock game a little bit. We talked about that. Now the other thing you want to play is the field position game.
During the first half,
and this,
usual,
if you can keep the ball down here, you can get good field position on the next
will be on sale throughout the first half.
Punt that's coming up if you can get them 4 downs down here. They're not afraid to throw the ball down here, Tom.
They do mark the ball at the 10-yard line. Handoff to NK. He gets a couple of hard-fought yards.
Narrowwood, the ball carrier. Brodsky and Greer on the tackle.
Westwood right to the line.
A gain of 3, and it is 2nd and 7. Wolverines at their own 13.
2nd and 7. Pindell the throw.
Intercepted.
Almost picked up. Oh, Tyler Motter.
Pass intended for J.R. Drayton, incomplete.
He saw nothing but green there.
Wow, nothing but green plastic in front of him
Tyler
there.
Motter.
And what a great job.
3rd down and 7. Wolverines from their own 13.
3rd down and 7 now.
Boy, that's the one you wake up tomorrow morning and you say, oh boy. It's a passing down for Pindell.
Pindell on 3rd down. Chase from the pocket. Incomplete.
Wow.
Pindell intended for number 18.
Intended for McDonald.
Now,
Incomplete.
Pindell,
forced the Westwood Wolverines to punt.
What I've seen on the game tapes and stuff, Tom, is Pindell is a really good quarterback. I mean, he is an exceptionally good quarterback.
Yes.
But one thing that he will do once in a while, if you put pressure on him, is he'll tend to throw the ball into a little bit of a crowded area. So maybe that's something that Holliston can play on today. It's a really big punt here.
Punt lands at the 41.
Yeah, just get out of the way.
Holliston will be in good field position at the 47.
Westwood 48. 1st and 10, Holliston.
So 2:37 left to go in the Super at first quarter. Okay, so you won the time possession a little bit, and now you won the field position thing. And this is what you got to start taking advantage of if you're Holliston. You got to get down there and take some, whether you take time off the clock or not doesn't really matter here. You want to get down there and get that first score. That was a good defensive stand by Holliston.
I want to point out in the 5 Holliston wins, they've given up 28 points total.
Yeah.
So less than 6 points a game. 3 shutouts. 1st and 10. McDonald to throw. Rolls right.
Ooh.
Good coverage by Westwood.
Yeah, he just missed underneath. I don't see the number there, but one of the Holliston receivers, is that number 5? Was out there kind of behind the linebackers, and he was kind of open.
2nd and 10.
That was Murrow, number 9.
That was 9. Clock stops with the incomplete pass. Nothing. 2:32 left to go in the Super at first quarter.
Second and 10. Hand off to Murrow. He blasts right up the middle across
Morrow,
the
the ball
45 to the 43.
I like that formation. We talked about this in some of the other games, and this time they all had two receivers to the short side, but sometimes they put 3 receivers to the short side, and that's when on the far side you can let your top running backs or your top receivers be one-on-one, and I think that's what Holliston wants today, is trying to get these guys out there one-on-one and let Jack McDonald do his thing.
4 on the plate is 3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6 from the 44.
From the Westwood 44.
Morrow again, right side. Flag flies.
Yeah, that's in the area of holding. Let's see what
Morrow,
they call
the ball
here.
carrier. The tackle is by Narrowwood. There is a flag on the play.
Holding Holliston.
The signal is a holding call against Holliston. Holding against the Panthers, a 10-yard penalty.
That announcer you hear in the background is Jay Rasher, the great field announcer for Westwood. He's been here 100 years.
46-yard line.
I heard it was 30 years.
It might be 30 years.
3rd down and 16.
130 years?
130 years.
So 3rd down and 16 for the Panthers.
Only one high safety. Interesting.
McDonald fakes it to Morrow. Picked off by number 12.
Well, I told you, Tom, they're very good.
Is intercepted.
Very good on defense, and they're
And
very
number
good,
12, Ryan
especially on
McCabe.
pass defense. So I want to. You gotta really be careful out there with these guys. They're fat, and what they do,
Tackled at the
a lot of them like to do.
line, 1st and 10 Wolverines.
They like to play really tight on it whenever they go to man-to-man. They like to play really tight there. So you got to be kind of careful throwing the ball. But the right thing that Holliston did there was spread that defense thin, get them out wide, and you'll find some open creases in there. But right there, Westwood was able to take advantage there. And this is where you might see some passing right here at the beginning of this drive.
1st and 10 for Westwood at the Holliston 46. Pendell pump fakes, goes up the sideline.
Pendell's pass is incomplete.
Don't know where that was intended for.
2nd and 10 Wolverines.
He just threw that away.
Yeah, he did just throw it away. I think he wanted to go deep, and I think he saw that his receiver was covered, so he just got the ball out of there, and so no one had a chance of picking that off. Holliston, but a great defense on that, by the way. They were wide open.
2nd down and 10 for Westwood.
Now this is where you can put some pressure on him right here. This is where you want to come in, maybe throw a blitz here or there.
Hand off to NK. Nice rush.
Norwood, the ball carrier.
Forward to the 40-yard line, maybe to the 39.
Tackle by number 4, Liam
He does
Brannigan,
a nice job.
Number 51, Will Clasby.
When I watched this team on tape, the two kids that I saw was NK, Nuaho.
A gain of 7 on the play.
He played a lot
3rd and
like
3.
Duarte of Framingham.
Westwood
He
at the
reminded me of him.
39-yard line.
And there,
Silva.
And Silva, Drayton reminded me of Silva. Drayton is number 0. He's the one who plays right in your face on defense, and he's a really good receiver too. Very, very fast.
3rd down and 3. NK.
He didn't get it, but this
Stop
is definitely
short.
4th down.
Norwood, the ball carrier. Brought down by Warren Greer.
Nice tackle by Greer.
Greer's really stepped it up. He's really kind of come on both on the
play.
offensive line and
4th down and 2,
defensively.
Wolverines.
4th down and 2, and Westwood goes with an empty backfield. Pendell the throw, short throw, fires complete. Shows the confidence
Pendell
they have in
complete to
their
Norwood.
passing game. NK on the catch, got the 1st down.
Across the 35-yard line.
And that's the end of the
to
first quarter.
32-yard line.
So no score at the end of the Super Ed first quarter, Jay, but it's been
enough for a Wolverines first
been a good
down.
one so far.
Yeah, it has been a good one. Good defense on both sides.
And that is the end of the first quarter.
The
turnover there by Holliston.
Score.
Other than that, it's been a pretty clean game. You know, just had Holliston's had the one holding penalty, and I don't think Westwood has had any penalties. So I think it's just a one holding penalty, and then, of course, the turnover by Holliston. But other than that, nothing in the first quarter.
Official restaurant
some of the other Thanksgiving games around the Tri-Valley League, it's the 101st time that Ashland hosts Hopkinton.
Fine Italian imports,
Hopkinton does lead that series,
and
though.
The best made-to-order sandwiches in town.
94th meeting of Millis and Medway. Medway leads that series.
Is also the generous and proud supplier
59th meeting of Dover, Sherburne, and
for this year's Westwood Wolverine football team.
Medfield leads that series.
The halftime field goal competition.
23rd time that Bellingham hosts
to Neroli.
Norton leads that series. This is the 52nd time that Holliston and Westwood has. And then the newest members of the Tri-Valley League, 96th time that Dedham has played Norwood. Norwood leads that series. So a lot of tradition.
A lot of
Thanksgiving tradition. First and 10 for Westwood as we start the second quarter. Pindell fires. Intercepted by Jake Brodsky, number 44.
Pindell is intercepted by
all the way to the 35-yard line, and Holliston turns it over.
And it's all Jake Brodsky is a football player. I say this every game, and I mean it. That kid just does everything, and he does it right. He's just really, really good ball player. And that's what I was kind of talking about a little bit with Ty Pindell. And again, I want to stress he's a very, very good, exceptionally good quarterback, really good. But he will at times tend to throw into smaller windows like he tried there. And Holliston was able to pick it off.
Brodsky's the number 2 tackler on the team with 68. And he's got a pick 6, 42-yard return he had against Concord Carlisle. First and 10 for Holliston. Murrow, left side, spinning, reaching forward.
Morrow, the ball carrier.
He's got 6 or 7 yards.
Tripped up by Narrowwood.
Well,
and Mike Zafropoulos.
I'll tell you right now, Max is earning his Thanksgiving turkey today. He's everywhere.
11:35 and clock running in the Henry Studios second quarter.
From their own 43-yard line.
2nd and 2. Murrow again, plenty of room. He's got a first
Morrow,
down.
The ball carrier. Zafropoulos again on the tackle. A gain of 3 on the play. It is first and 10, Holliston from their own 46-yard line.
Somebody's down for Holliston. Yeah, looks like Max Morrow. Oh, boy.
Officials timeout. An injury timeout.
Well, there's a timeout on the field, and we'll take a timeout.
Yep.
Max walking off the field, but Telly's banged up.
First and 10,
First
Holliston
and 10,
from their
Holliston
own
from the 46. 11:03 in the Henry Studios second quarter.
There's no play. There is a flag.
Got an offsides against Westwood.
Signal is a penalty against Westwood.
Their first penalty of the day.
Well, they give them the ball, and then they give them a first. They get a first down, and now they get the penalty. And
we've
talked about this every game. How you got to play a clean game. And I had mentioned earlier at the end of the first quarter that Holliston just made a couple of mistakes with a penalty and an interception, and now in the second quarter, in the Henry Studio second quarter, Westwood's kind of returning the favor.
So it'll be first down and 5 for Holliston, and just over the midfield at the Westwood 49. Broken play.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure what that was supposed to be.
McDonald is brought down. Number 88, Will Sesselman.
got back to lost 3 yards on the play. Be 2nd down and 8.
There was a gain of 2 on the play.
Jake
It is
Brodsky
2nd
was
down
in
and 8.
motion, and he was coming right, and then he stopped and he went left. And I think that was to bring the defender back to the left, and they were going to come to the play to the right, but I'm not quite sure what that play was, if it was a broken play or what the story was.
Correction, that was a loss of 3, and it is now 2nd and 8 at the Holliston 48.
Hand off to Brodsky.
Jake Brodsky, the ball carrier. He's wrapped up by Max O'Shea.
Gain of 1.
A gain of 1 on the play, and it will be 3rd down and 7. Holliston from their own 49-yard line.
Well, right now the offensive line and defensive line for Holliston, defensive front 7 for Holliston, have played very, very well. They've done a really nice job.
Yes, they have.
On both sides of the ball, and that's what you want to see. You want to get those guys going and get your skill position, to let them use their speed and their ability, and see if you can get downfield and get a touchdown.
McDonald to throw on 3rd down. Incomplete.
McDonald's
Yes, that was a smart
incomplete.
incompletion. What he wanted to do, he did not want to throw an interception.
Intended for Brannigan.
His
4th down.
the receiver out there, number 4,
4th and
Liam
7,
Brannigan,
Holliston from their own 49.
was covered very well. And I tell you, I'm very impressed with the way that Westwood plays pass defense. I've said that 2 or 3 times now today, but they're really good at that. And that's probably from practicing against their offense. You know, that's a high-powered passing offense.
Jake Brodsky is into punt.
Brodsky's kick is a good one. Bounces down at the 21. Takes a Panther bounce inside the 10-yard line, and that's where it'll be
down
down.
at the 9-yard line. 1st and 10, Wolverines.
Now, one of the things that's happening,
Westwood
especially
High
on the
students and
punt
Westwood
teams,
Middle School, if you have not yet
is
seen
that
a member of the hype crew, please do so in the second quarter.
when the wind
for a
is this
raffle
windy,
ticket.
you usually tell your receiver back there not to worry about getting the ball and everything. So you don't need to have gunners block. You don't need to block the gunners in that case. And what you could do is you pull those guys in, and that's kind of what Westwood did there, and put those guys in the middle of the field and have them blitz. And that's what Westwood is trying to do right now. And
stay tuned for more
that's a
details.
smart play. You want to. There's no sense of worrying about the gunners because the receiver's probably not going to catch the ball.
1st and 10, Westwood from their own 9 at 8:26 to go in the Henry Studios 2nd quarter. Hand off to NK. He's got a lot of room, and he's got a 1st down for Westwood.
Narwood, the ball carrier.
You know, you lose Max Moe on offense, and that's the way he's been running. That's been something. But the big thing is losing him on defense.
Gain of 12 on the play. The
again,
gain is
the defensive
enough for
player of
another
the year.
Wolverines. Louder, another Wolverines. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line.
Ball's at the 21-yard line, 1st and 10.
Oh.
There is no play.
See if that's offside or if they were
There's a
drawn.
flag.
No, I think it was motion.
Were they drawn off? Yep, they were drawn off.
Penalty against Westwood, a false start. A 5-yard walk-off. It will be 1st and 15 from the Westwood 16.
7:56 left to go in the Henry Studio 2nd quarter, and there's no score here. And just a beautiful football day. Now, I guess you don't have to say beautiful in football day. Every football day is beautiful, right?
That's true. Except it's more beautiful when it's not raining.
Yeah. Or when the wind is not in your face, it's in your back.
Pindell the throw on 1st down. Incomplete.
Ty Pindell's
coverage by Staley.
It is 2nd down.
You talk about Jack Staley, and I talk about Jack a lot because he's kind of like a shutdown corner. He's not in on a lot of plays because they never throw it against his side, never throw it to his receiver, and he does a really nice job. And
2nd and
although
15.
we don't say his name much,
Wolverines.
The reason we don't say his name is because he's so good. You know?
But he brought his own Dallas Cowboy fan section here today.
His family's here, and we got to meet them. Really nice guys, Pennsylvania, New Jersey. And they come up here, and they're big Dallas Cowboy fans, so I love them.
2nd and 15 for Westwood. Pindell the throw, fires complete to number 17.
Ty Pindell complete to Teddy McGowan.
Yeah. Was a flag on
number
the play.
16, Jack Staley with a flag after the play.
That's going to be a personal foul against Holliston. And once he's out of bounds, you don't have to throw him down.
The initial signal is a penalty against Holliston. It is a personal foul penalty after the play.
So you got to be careful in this one. I'm talking about the clean game. You know, if you're in one of these games, you're in midfield
Signal
or whatever, and you lose 5 yards, that's one thing.
1st and 10, Wolverines.
But 15 yards on top of a pass completion, that really hurts a lot.
1st and 10 from their own 42. Pindell looks like he's going to throw. Fires way out in the flat. Caught by NK.
Ty Pindell complete to J.R. Drayton. Across midfield down to the 41-yard line and out of bounds.
That's J.R. Drayton.
Yeah, and that's Drayton, and that's what we talked about. You know, he reminds me of
for another Wolverines.
Silva over in Framingham, where he's so good defensively. He's really a great defender, pass defender. But he's one of these guys that he gets the ball. He's so fast and quick that he can make a lot of moves.
1st down at the Panther 41. Pindell to NK. Some room up the middle.
Norwood, the ball carrier.
Tackled by Brannigan.
Brought down by Liam Brannigan.
But not after a gain of 7 or 8. 2nd down and 2.
Starting to get a little rhythm here.
7 on the play, 2nd and 2.
And Holliston's going to have to find some way to break this rhythm with a blitz or something.
NK again.
Yeah, it's a nice job right there.
Good job by the Panthers.
The initial hit by
Brodsky
number 10,
and McGrath on the tackle.
Looks like he made the 1st down, but they're not. Maybe not.
A gain of 1 on the play. It is 3rd and about 1.
Oh, there you go. Now they got 2 shots at this, so this, I would think, most likely be a pass.
Empty backfield for Westwood.
Want to put the pressure on him here.
Pindell steps back and fires. Caught by...
Oh, is that a turnover?
What the heck happened?
Looks like a turnover.
It looked like it was a caught by J.R. Drayton.
Holliston.
Holliston must have taken it away.
They fumbled. Yeah, the fumble will be covered by Holliston. Is that what they're calling it? Or was he
fumble.
already out of bounds? No, it looks like they're calling it fumble.
So Holliston
gets
the turnover. They're 2nd of the game.
Line. Correction, the 29-yard line, 1st and 10.
Wow, what a couple of turns of events that we've had here on Thanksgiving already.
And you know, I talk a lot about the Westwood defense. The Holliston defense has really played well. You had mentioned it, Tom, that they've had 3 shutouts, and the games they've won, as you said, they've won pretty decisively with that defense.
So 1st and 10 at the 29, 5:43 to go in the Henry Studio, 2nd quarter. Brodsky right up the middle.
Brodsky, the ball
Great
carrier.
run.
That was a great opening by that
Peaches.
offensive line of Holliston, and they are really playing well today. You know what's interesting?
Jake Brodsky fits into a lot of plays.
A gain of 8 on the play, and it is 2nd and 2.
You know, he does everything. He does everything well.
37-yard line.
He's only a junior too. He's back next year.
McDonald under center, 2nd down and 2. Hand up to number 2.
At the 1st down.
1st down for Rodenheiser.
Austin Rodenheiser, the ball carrier.
Good to see him out there.
It's great to see him out there.
O'Shea.
So that's a guy you want to get Austin. You want to get him a little bit to
Gain
the
of 4
outside.
is first and 10.
Let him use his great
Holliston
speed.
from their own 42-yard line.
First and 10 for Holliston. Rodenheiser again. This time,
Rodenheiser, the ball
stopped
carrier.
at the 40-yard.
Stopped behind the line of scrimmage by Corrigan.
Loss of 2 on the play.
You know, these 3 captains, we
Loss
talked
of 2
about
on the
Matt
play,
Gimblett
second and 12.
and how much time he's
Holliston
missed,
from their own
which has just
40.
been devastating to this offense. He's just, and the defense. He's just one of those great, one of those captains, the 3 captains has really done a great job. And then Rodenheiser gets hurt, and he starts to come back a little bit. And now, you know, Max Morrow gets hurt, and it's just like, if the 3 of those guys played together, this would have been quite a different season, I think.
Second and 12 for Holliston. McDonald, the throw, complete. Forward for
McDonald complete to Brodsky.
4. That one to Brodsky. I want to talk about Jake Brodsky, you know. Coming into this game, he had 21 rushes and 4 catches.
A gain of 5 on the play, third down, 7.
2 interceptions now. He
Holliston
punts.
at their own 45-yard line.
He lined up as an offensive lineman, number 56. He took 1 game.
Yeah. Whatever it takes.
He's a great blocking back.
Yeah.
Protecting McDonald. Really fits a lot of key roles for this Panther team.
And like I say, you know, you look up in the dictionary and you open up to a football player, and there's Jake Brodsky's picture because he can just really do it all.
So third down and 6. McDonald rolls right, holds on to it. Spun down forward, maybe a gain of 1.
Ryan McCabe.
But that's going to bring up fourth
the
down
QB
for
keeper.
Holliston
Brings
near
down McDonald.
midfield.
2:50 left to go in the Henry Studio second quarter. And
It is fourth down and 6.
This Holliston team has been
Holliston
snake
from their own
bitten,
46-yard
battered
line.
and bruised and everything. Boy,
Charge
they're
Drayton back
giving
deep.
it their all today. They're playing very, very well.
Brodsky is into punt.
It's a good roll.
Brodsky's punt goes out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Let's see where they mark it.
Whoa, where are they going? Hey, come back. Come back.
Ball spotted at the 28. Westwood will take over
Ball is
first and
spotted
10.
at the 28-yard line. 2:52 to
Attention, Westwood fans.
25 to go
Hey,
in
Westwood,
the
some
Henry
players from the
Studio
class of
second quarter.
2025 are back in attendance. They were back-to-back
No
Tri-Valley
score here in the
champs.
first half.
Drew Donegan is here. Dante Martucci, Mario Vinci, Charlie Toole, Jack Holland, Ben Rosa, and Thomas Warren, maybe some others. Welcome back, class of 2025.
See how these defense can hold up a little bit now. I think you're going to see right now Pindell getting a little bit aggressive, probably trying to get downfield. He might run 1 or 2 times, but I think you might see him get really aggressive, try and get downfield.
Pindell the throw on first down. Lets it go deep.
Intercepted.
Staley with the interception. And the return inside the 10-yard line. Number 16.
Ty Pindell is intercepted.
My shutdown corner.
Oh, baby.
Prime time. My shutdown corner.
What a great return.
And that's why you never hear his name, because they don't throw his way, and that's why they don't throw his way, because he can intercept the ball.
And a 40-yard return for number 16 puts the Panthers in business with 2:13 to go in the Henry Studio second quarter.
And this is where you really got to take advantage of it, Tom. This is your big opportunity here.
Well, the offensive line wants the challenge right now. They know it's on their shoulders. Brodsky in a tailback.
First and 10, Holliston at the
McDonald
Westwood
in the
11.
pistol. McDonald to Brodsky.
Nice cut.
Brodsky bounces it to the outside.
Nice cut. It's coming back, though. It's coming
Brodsky,
back.
the ball carrier. There is a flag on the play.
Holding. That's a
McCabe on
shame.
the tackle.
That's what you can't do, Tom.
Penalties against Holliston, a holding penalty.
You can't do that. You've got to block. You can't. Whatever you do, even let the guy get tackled. Just don't hold so you get the penalty. That's a killer right there.
Marks it back at the Holliston at the Westwood 21.
It'll be down and 20.
It's essentially
Holliston
a first down and goal.
21.
And don't forget, Holliston's going to get the ball coming out of halftime. So this is one of those double score deals that you and your buddy Bill Belichick always talk about.
Great. The Central Cafe halftime. McDonald to throw, puts it out in the flat to Brodsky.
McDonald to Brodsky.
Inside the 20.
That's just great coverage.
Ryan McCabe on the tackle.
Now, one of the things you can do here that would be probably pretty successful is against a great pass defense like this.
A gain of 2 on the
screen
play,
passes.
Second down and 18.
Because what you want to do is you want to get
at the Westwood
1 or 2 blockers out there, because they play a lot of good one-on-one, but if you can block that one guy, you can make a lot of yardage. See if Holliston does. A clock ticking, a minute and a half left to go in the Henry Studios second quarter.
2nd and 18 for Holliston.
The other thing is you want to keep this clock running too.
McDonald to throw.
There's a screen
pass to McGrath. Paul McGrath reaches forward. It's going to be close to the 11-yard line.
Complete.
Yeah, that's a screen pass. I really like that.
Ryan McCabe on the tackle. A gain of 6 on the play.
So it'd be 3rd down and 12.
It is 3rd down
now,
and 12.
You got 2 shots at this. So you don't have to get it all at once. You can
at the Westwood
take your time.
13-yard line.
The other thing is you don't want them to have the ball at all. So with the clock running with 45 seconds left. Go in motion. The whole defensive backfield went with him.
McDonald to McGrath. Turns it up inside the 5. Steps out of bounds. Stops the clock with 26 seconds in the Henry Studios second quarter.
Pushed out of bounds by Peter Holmesy. At the 5-yard line, it will be 4th down and 4.
4th and
at the Westwood 5-yard line.
They can actually get a first down here.
You can get a first down, yes.
But the ball's on the 5. It'll be 4th down and 4.
Now, I'm sorry, Tom. If you can run that play again that they ran on the first down,
they're going to line up for a field goal.
Oh, interesting.
And a timeout. Holliston takes timeout.
So Holliston takes a timeout with 26 seconds to go in the Henry Studios second quarter to attempt a field goal
Westwood.
Well, here's the thing. Ordinarily, what you do is what Westwood did there is he wants to ice the kicker, right?
For the field goal contest,
it's pretty cold out here. I don't think you have to ice anybody.
7-2-1-6-4. Westwood field goal contest.
But the other thing sometimes you see is the defense will call a timeout,
see the hype crew,
and the offense will come out with an offense, not to kick a field goal.
At the next break, we will call 4 tickets out for participants in the crazy Thanksgiving race. But again, 6-7-2-1-6-4.
With the wind and everything, and it's not.
For the field goal
it's kind of tough to say because it seems like it's blowing right to left across the field. It not in your viewing field, but from sideline to sideline.
Well, it keeps changing.
It swirls around, so you don't know what you're going to do. So
the flag on the field goes left, then it turns around and goes right. I was just going to say Fourier's going to be kicking into the wind, then he's kicking with the wind going to the side. Now he's kicking with the wind.
They're going for it.
Here comes the offense out onto the field.
Yeah, I told you. That's what happens sometimes when you get down there. 26 seconds left in the Henry Studio second. And now Westwood's got to call another timeout. See, because what they did is they came out, they were trying to ice the kicker. And like I said, Holliston came out to play offense.
They called Holliston for the timeout.
They called Holliston? I thought he pointed to Westwood, no? I thought he pointed to Westwood.
Attention Westwood students, get those tickets out. Orange ticket this time.
Doesn't matter, but...
Orange ticket this time. We're going to draw 4 of these very quickly. 7-5. They all start with 7-5-7, 7-5-3-7-9. So forget the first 5. Here we go. Ready? 3-9-0, 3-9-9, 4-0-4, and 4-1-0. 390.
Okay, so Holliston's coming back on the field now.
404.
Once again, 26 seconds
Go see
left.
the hype crew because you're going to be a participant in one of the
got their
funnest
offense on
and
the field.
funniest races anybody will ever see in the history of the United States.
Got McGrath as the tailback, Brodsky as the fullback, McDonald under center. Here's the pitch to McGrath. Turns the corner. Touchdown, Panthers!
Paul McGrath.
Paul McGrath.
Into the end zone for Holliston.
Well,
touchdown.
Just took the ball on the sweep. He looked like
5-yard
Rodenheiser
touchdown
going around that
He
corner.
really did. Paul McGrath is a tremendous football player. He's a great athlete. He hasn't been playing a lot because he's been hurt, but
and he had number 44 out in front of him.
yeah, well, Jake Brodsky,
all the way
course,
untouched to the end zone.
If you tell me I can pick one blocker on this
number
team,
6, Sam Faria is in.
It's
for
number
the
4-4.
extra point try. Cal Leveroni holding.
Warriors
The kick
kick
is
is
good,
good, so with
successful.
19
Holliston
seconds
7,
to go
Westwood nothing.
in the Henry Studios second quarter, the Panthers are on the board first, 7-0.
Attention Westwood High students, we did not get a winner on the field goal raffle. Please get those
so
green
19
tickets out again.
seconds
We're
left
gonna
to go
draw
in the Henry
another one.
Studio second quarter.
Green tickets,
And
Westwood kids.
Now that's all you want to do. You want to be
Raffle
very
for the
careful
field goal contest. The
on this
winning number
kickoff.
is 672.
You want to hold your lanes on the
1-3.
kickoff. Stay in your lanes. Don't let them get a long
6-7-2.
return. Make them take some
1-1-3.
seconds off the clock and see if they try and
Please
put the
see
ball up
hype
in the
crew
air
if this is your ticket.
to throw the ball to get downfield. But you want to make them eat up as much of the clock as you can, but hold those lanes. You don't want to get beat to the outside.
That was Paul McGrath's 4th touchdown of the season, his first rushing touchdown.
And there's a lot. Brodsky, McDonald, McGrath. These are all guys coming
I'm
back
told
next
that
year.
green raffle
We might
ticket
talk
goes
about
to
this
everybody,
maybe as the
so
game goes on.
Anybody with a
But,
green raffle ticket for the field goal contest.
They're just really playing well.
6-7-2-1-1-3.
Ball fell off the tee.
Yeah. You see what they have now in the NFL with the kickoffs? If the ball falls off the tee, they bring a 12th man out on the field to hold the ball. And they kick the ball off, and he's got to run off the field.
Oh my gosh. Squib kick up the middle,
Got to be careful here.
taken by number 0, J.R.
Drayton
Drayton.
returned the kickoff.
And Westwood will have the ball at their own 37-yard line with
Down at the
14
Westwood
seconds left
36-yard
in the
line.
Henry Studios second quarter.
And I would be shocked if they're not throwing the ball deep on this.
They actually marked the ball at the 36-yard line.
It's timeout, Holliston. While we got a second here, Tom, I want to say something. I just want everyone to understand this is very serious I'm talking about here. That
And a timeout.
due to the fact that so many users in Holliston are
Orange
getting
raffle
away
tickets,
from
I'm told there's only been one
Verizon and
claim.
Cable
Comcast,
Number
users.
410,
the cable
number
users,
404,
it's taking a
number
lot of
399,
money
number
out of
390.
Holliston
Orange raffle ticket,
HCAT
if you have
Hub
those.
network. It's
go see
very,
the hype
very
crew, or else
important
we're gonna draw 3
that
more.
we get visitors, we get sponsors, and we get donations to keep this afloat, because literally next year you might not even have anybody to cover football. So
Say it ain't so, Jay.
right. So it's very, very important, not just for football. I mean, all the information, all the stuff that you get from Holliston. So Check out Holliston Hub HCAT, and if you can make donations or you want to become a major sponsor, please do that, because they're going to need a lot of money. And I'm not talking $200 or $300 here. I'm talking they're going to need tens of thousands of dollars. So just kind of keep that in mind over Thanksgiving. Maybe if you got a
maybe donate some of the money you're saving by cutting the cable.
That's right. That's right.
1st and 10 for Westwood. Pindell the throw. Puts it up down the sidelines, looking for
Pindell's pass
McDonald.
For McDonald, incomplete.
Incomplete. 8 seconds to go in the Henry Studios second quarter.
And this Holliston defense has just been really outstanding. They've played very well. Their pass coverage is really good. They're very well coached coming into this ball game, and they've seen a lot on tape. And Coach Uriff and Coach Conrad, the two of them, they think up these defensive schemes and stuff, and they get the kids to understand what they need to do, and they coach them up really well, and they're able to do it.
So Westwood takes a knee, and that'll take us to the end of the Henry Studios second quarter. Your halftime show brought to you by Central Cafe. Please enjoy it. But the Panthers lead here on Thanksgiving morning, 7-0 over Westwood. We'll be back with second half action in just a few moments.
Hi, I'm Rebecca from Central Cafe. My parents bought it in 2001. They expanded it and bought the convenience store that was next door. Then they added groceries, beer, and wine. This last year, we were able to earn a full liquor license, and the store is open from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. So it's nice to come before work, get a breakfast sandwich, bunch of options, a lot of drinks here to get after a long day of work. You can stop by, get your winning lottery ticket and some tobacco products. We're located at 100 Central Street, a quick pit stop from the rail trail. It'd be great for you to come on down. We'd love to see you here.
Hello everybody, glad to be a sponsor over here from Basil's Pizza. We're here at 1568 Washington Street, Holliston, Massachusetts. Hours of operation, we're open 7 days a week, 10 to 9, and Sunday 11 to 9. Great place, great people, great food, great place overall. Just glad to be part of the community. We would love to see you in here. Thank you so much.
All over
okay, thank you for staying on for the Central Cafe halftime show.
Islington Center reconstruction.
We're ready for the Basil's Pizza and Sub third quarter.
Banners and QR codes for direct website links to Supreme Development, as
well as to all of our official sponsors. Was really a close one, Jay. Turnovers both ways. A couple of turnovers by Westwood, one turnover by the Panthers, but the Panthers took advantage of the last one. And the great interception by Jack Staley, returning it down to the 10-yard line. Paul McGrath punched it in, well, didn't punch it in, swept untouched to the left side of the end zone for a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you lose Max Murrow, and Max started off, and Max with his offensive line started off very strongly, and then they were able to put Paul McGrath in there, and he's got a lot of speed and a lot of strength too. So maybe you'll be seeing him in the backfield. But boy, kudos to this Holliston defense. They've just really played an amazing ball game so far.
Right.
And now they got great field position too on a short kick.
Jake Brodsky fields the kickoff at the Holliston
short kick to
line.
The 40 to the 37.
First and 10.
We've got some scores here in the Tri-Valley League. Medfield 34-0 over Dover Sherburne. Ashland 27-0 over Hopkinton. Medway 20-0 over Millis. And Norton and Bellingham are locked in a 0-0 tie at halftime. I think really part of the story is of the Panthers has been their offensive line just having a little bit more on it than Westwood has today.
The offensive line and the defensive backfield have both played exceptionally well. And if Jack can get in a little bit of rhythm here, throwing passes, you don't have to throw deep ones, just enough to keep them out of the way of your running backs.
Inside handoff to Brodsky. He's forward for about 5 yards.
Tackle by
it's funny, you start out the year and you have the great running, kind of like a thunder and lightning type running back.
6 on the play. It is second
and now
and
here
4.
you go again, and you've got all these guys out, and you got your 2 juniors in there. Brodsky's the thunder, and it looks like that McGrath might be playing your lightning there. And if you can get those 2 guys going, you can control the ball. And once again, you want to control the clock, and you want to get good field position, and that's what that running game will give you. And the way this offensive line is playing right now, they might be able to do that.
Second and 4 for Holliston. Hand off to McGrath. He's got a first down as he crosses midfield.
Now I like Paul. I like him as a
McGrath,
receiver and as a defensive end. I love the way he played it. I like the way he played the positions both ways. I like the way he lined up. I like everything he does. But he looks like a natural in the backfield right now.
At the Westwood 48-yard line.
Great little north-south run right there for number 10.
And he's getting some openings. He and Jake Brodsky are both getting some openings from this offensive line.
First and 10 from the Westwood 48.
Oh, there's an offsides.
There is no play. There is a flag down.
That should be 5 yards.
The penalties against the Wolverines.
Ref came out and he pointed in the wrong direction.
A 5-yard offside penalty brings up first and 5.
That's
Holliston at the Westwood 43-yard line.
So it'll be first and 5, 10:28, and the clock is running here in the Basil's Pizza and Sub third quarter. McGrath for fights for a yard
McGrath,
or 2.
The ball carrier.
Looked like there was an opening there with
by J.R. Drayton.
Drayton made a really nice tackle, really nice form tackle there. That's what I was telling you. He reminds me so much of Silva from Framingham.
3 at the Westwood 41.
The second and 3. Pitch to McGrath, goes to the left side, turns it up.
I think he's got
nice battle in front of the Panther bench. Looks like he has the first down.
Wrapped up by Narrowwood and others.
I'm trying to watch this.
Tackle made at the
front
Westwood
7
37-yard line. First and 10, Holliston.
Westwood, and it's tough from our vantage point up here, but it looks like they're playing a 3-4. And if they're doing that, that's why Holliston is able to get a lot of yardage before they get hit.
Well, a 3-4 sort of begs you to run, right?
Yeah, well, that's what it does. You want to get a 4 or 5 man line, and the linebackers are playing pretty far back. Now that helps their defensive pass coverage, but it hurts their rush coverage.
Here's McGrath again. Stop the line of scrimmage. No gain.
McGrath, the ball carrier.
The other thing that's happened is I see
O'Malley and
that
Ryan McCabe.
The defense now is chasing. The defense they're going to the ball. That's what you want. A lot of times what you want your defense to do, but you don't want them chasing. And by that I mean you don't want to leave that outside open. A reverse right here would go a long, long way. You watch what you want to do is you want to whoever the contained man is on the far side, you watch what he does. If he's coming and chasing the ball right away, that means that whole side is open over there.
Second and 10 from the 37 of Westwood. McGrath to the
McGrath, the ball carrier.
See what they're doing, back in the day,
Key McDonald.
Tom Landry used to run with his flex defense. It was a read and react defense, and it kind of looks like that's kind of what they're doing here. Only instead of with the defensive line reading and reacting,
6 on the play.
They have 3 guys reacting, and the 4 guys reading are in that defensive, in that linebacker situation. So they're the ones who are going to be making all the tackles,
and
that's why you get those 4 or 5, 3 or 4 yards before they get to the ball runner, and the runner's able to get 4 or 5 yards at a clip.
3rd and 4 for the Panthers. McGrath, left side, cuts it up. Breaks into the backfield. Keeps his feet. Down to the 10-yard line. Another Panther first down.
McGrath,
yeah, and that's a misdirection play. What they did is they sent Brodsky over to block.
Tackled by
and he's
Holmesy.
doing that. I like, you know what I'd like on this is they're running it out of like that shotgun formation.
Brodsky doesn't block, he plows.
He plows.
First and
They
10,
run it out of
Holliston inside the Westwood
that
11-yard
offensive
line.
formation. I would like it better for that quarterback to be under center with that, and you get your 2 blockers, and the ball's not coming all the way back. You know, the ball goes to the quarterback, and he just turns, and the runner gets to see it a little bit better. But it seems to be working right now this way.
1st and 10 from the 11. McGrath,
Oh, what a
right
block.
side.
Good blocking. Good block.
McGrath.
Falls
the ball
forward to
carrier.
the 6.
You know, McGrath is about, what, 6'8"? No, he's
He
good.
looks it out
He's
there.
a good-sized kid. And what he did right there is he fell
Holmes
forward.
with Corrigan.
He picked up
Peters
literally
helped
almost
on
2
the
yards
tackle.
just by falling forward. They would have stopped that play with a 3-yard gain. He fell forward and picked up another 2 yards.
Gain of 5 on the play.
So second
and
down
5,
and
just outside
5
the
from
Westwood
the
5.
6.
Eating up the clock, 5:55, and the clock is running here in the Basil's Sub and Pizza 3rd quarter. Holliston leading 7-0. This is a big series right here, Tom.
Pitch to McGrath, left side, turns the corner, takes a hit, flag
McGrath,
flies.
the ball carrier. There is a flag on the play.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting what this flag is.
The penalty will be against Holliston, a holding penalty.
Looks like holding on Holliston. That hurts. See, now you got to pay for this real estate a second time, and that's kind of tough in a game like this where both defenses are playing so well.
10-yard penalty
McGrath
brings
just
up
says a
second
longer
down
A
touchdown
longer
for me.
touchdown, yep.
and 15.
He gets paid by the
Just
yard.
outside
Yeah.
the Westwood 15.
So the ball's back to the 16-yard line of Westwood. Second down. McGrath, right side. Gets
McGrath,
down into the
the ball
10,
carrier.
so gets the penalty back, or gets 5 yards of the penalty back.
Mike Zafropoulos
I
on
think
the tackle.
that side of the defense is playing a little bit better than the other side of the defense. So now that
Gain
you got
of 5 on the play,
you got
third
the
down
ball
and 10.
kind of over on
Just
this side of the
outside
field.
Westwood 10.
I think you can go to that left side because it seems like Holliston's able to run a little bit better to their left. It's a good game, Tom. This is a really good game. Thanksgiving Day. And
4:37 clock running in the Basil's Pizza and Sub 3rd quarter. It is a great day. So 3rd down and 10 for Holliston. McGrath, left side. Keeps his feet. Down to the 5.
McGrath, the ball carrier.
And looks like we might have a 4th down and 5. Does it sound familiar, Jay?
yeah,
4th
Got a
and
bounce
4
by
from the 5.
Zafropoulos. It is 4th down and 3 at the Westwood 4.
4th and 3 from the 4-yard line. They could technically get a first down here.
yeah, but if you, that's really wicked small, and it's probably about a
It is
13 inches.
4th down and 3 at the Westwood 4.
Ball's right in the middle of the field too. This is actually where you could kick a field goal if you wanted to. Get that 2-possession lead.
Brodsky in the backfield. McDonald rolls out, fires to the back of the end zone, touchdown! Panthers! Cal Leveroni,
To Cal Leveroni.
number 20 with his touchdown.
Touchdown.
Well, there's another underclassman doing it, and
4-yard touchdown pass.
you know, this day that we salute all the seniors, Tom, these underclassmen are just really playing great ball. And by the way, Jack McDonald had a long time there to throw the ball. That offensive line
Faria
is
in
really
the
playing
extra
out of
point
their
try.
minds.
Leveroni holding.
Oh,
Extra
blocked.
point is blocked.
The extra point kick is blocked. The try unsuccessful.
So with 4:10 left in the
Holliston
Basil's
13,
Pizza and Sub third
Westwood
quarter,
nothing.
it's 13-0 Panthers over Westwood on Thanksgiving.
Well, of course, it's a little early to play the clock game right now. But what you might see happening here is that we might see Westwood playing with a little more urgency, which means they might be trying to throw the ball a little bit more. So Holliston's going to have to kind of prevent that. They've been pretty good defending the pass today, and they haven't given up much yardage on the pass, and they've had 2 interceptions. So let's see how Westwood's going
Jake Brodsky is in to
handle
kick
this
off
now.
for the Panthers.
The other thing is too, Tom, is once again
Drayton,
very
Ryan
important.
Petras back deep for the
Hold your
Wolverines.
lane on this kickoff. Is that ball on its side?
No.
It's up straight. Okay, it's up straight. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Flag
no
as it
good.
goes
The
out of
kickoff
bounds.
goes out of bounds, resulting in a flag.
For Liveroni, that was his 12th touchdown, 12th catch of the season, and that was his first touchdown catch. As he just found a spot there, a soft spot in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, very smart for the receiver to open up that zone, and Jack McDonald with the beautiful pass right to him. Jack McDonald. He can throw any kind of pass, Tom. He can throw the lob pass. He can throw the bullet pass. I mean, I know he's a great baseball player, but he's just got it all together with that throwing motion.
Coming into this game, he passed for 695 yards, and that was his 5th touchdown of the season.
At the 41-yard line, 1st and 10.
And that's only in a few
Wolverines.
games. That's just in 4 or 5 games he's played now. 4.5.
Westwood going to take the ball on their own 41, 1st and 10. Hand off to NK. Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, the 2nd and 5 or
Norwood, the
4 or whatever. These are going to be passing downs probably for
Gain of 5 on the
Westwood.
play, 2nd and 5. Wolverines at their own 46.
Ooh, he almost lost
Hand
it.
off to NK. Looks like he's got
Norwood,
the first
the ball
down up the
carrier
middle.
across midfield.
Tackled by
Onto
McGrath.
the Holliston 48-yard line. The gain is good for another Wolverines.
Yeah, we got to play it
1st
down
and
on
10.
that.
Timeout. Officials timeout. Injury timeout.
We'll take a quick break with this timeout with 3:23 left in the Basil's Pizza and Sub third quarter. So NK walked off the field.
Now they got number 27 here, Jack Button. He's, I think, a sophomore.
1st and 10, Wolverines.
And he's a
at the
really,
Holliston
really
48.
good runner. He's also a good receiver, very quick, very elusive.
1st and 10 Westwood from the Holliston 48. Hand off to Button on 1st down.
There you go.
Nice tackle by Brodsky.
Number 27, Jack Button, the ball carrier.
2:45 left to go in the Basil Sub and Pizza third quarter. Holliston leading 13-0. Jay's losing his voice.
Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11.
Do you like Basil's subs
At the
more than you like
49.
pizza? Because you call it sub and pizza.
Why, you call it pizza and sub?
I do.
You're just wrong.
2nd down and 11 for Westwood. Pendell the throw, puts it up deep, looking for Drayton, no, incomplete.
Ty Pendell intended for J.R. Drayton, incomplete.
Jack Staley in the coverage.
Attention fans, especially in the south end zone, if there's a football missing from a Wilson football with marks of GSC and HS and K on it. This football is missing. Please return it to the Holliston sideline or the Westwood officials, please, if you see this Wilson football with markings for HS and K, a Wilson
2:21, 3rd down and
the team
11.
needs that back immediately, please.
I'm guessing
you.
this is 4-down territory, Tom, with the way the clock is. 2:21 left to go in the Basil Sub and Pizza, or Pizza and Sub, third quarter.
3rd and 11. Pindell rolls right, looks downfield, fires.
Oh, almost intercepted.
Ty Motter.
J.R. Drayton.
Ty Motter with the defense on that
Incomplete.
play and just leaped in front of the Westwood receiver and knocked that one down.
Tom, the timing on the jumps of these defensive backs has just been immense today. They've just really done a good job. And they wait to the last minute. And I want to tell you, first of all, we've told you about Pindell as a passer. This is also a very strong receiving core. They go 5, 6, 7 deep of really, really good receivers. And what Holliston has done so far today has just been outstanding, shutting them down. So I'm guessing they're going to go for it here.
Yeah, no. They're on the offense is on the field for 4th and 11.
And, well, we'll see what happens here in a minute.
Pindell looks right, pump fakes, puts it down the field. Caught by Drayton.
Oh, he's good.
Pindell complete to J.R. Drayton inside the 10-yard line.
Well, that's the big playability that Westwood has.
That's what they have, and you go.
Ball spotted at the 9-yard line, a 40-yard pass.
That pump fake seemed to get Drayton
Gain enough
behind
for another
Holliston.
Wolverines.
So
First
it'll be
and goal, Wolverines.
First and goal from the 9. Pindell intended for
Ty Pindell
O'Malley.
intended for Murphy O'Malley, incomplete.
Looks like Button went down. Was that him? Looks like he went down too.
No, Button's
maybe it
in
wasn't
there.
him. Maybe it wasn't him. But anyway, I was going to say that you go 34 minutes into this ball game before Pindell really throws a pass that's really worth anything.
Timeout Holliston with 1:55 to go in the Basil Pizza and Sub third quarter.
Well, what they're doing here, Tom, is they want to make sure
Westwood football is proud
that everybody is going to be covered because this is really big. This is almost a situation where if you can hold them here and stop them from scoring and get the ball back, and
we would like to especially highlight
drive the downfield or punt or whatever, make them come back and do this all over again. That's very, very big for Holliston. So I've noticed in the past, this is something that Coach Conrad does a lot, is he'll get in with these what I call a teaching situation, and he'll try and teach these kids what to do and have everybody, make sure everybody's in their proper position to do the coverage that you need to prevent a touchdown here. The other thing I will tell you to be a little careful for is make sure to contain here, because you might see Pindell run.
Throughout New England.
Sometimes when these passing quarterbacks, they get down there, and if they get a little frustrated, they tend to take off. And he might tend to take off, so you want to make sure that you're containing in here. Don't let him outside the pocket.
Game Day Men's Health and Newton Center, built for men like you. Once again, Westwood.
Okay, here we go. 1:55 left to go in the Basil Sub Pizza third quarter.
Thank you.
2nd and 9. I guess it's 2nd and goal at the 9.
2nd and goal at the 9.
They got 3 shots at this, so they might not always throw the ball. They can also try and run the ball here too. But just make sure you're containing.
2nd and goal, Wolverines.
Pindell with the empty backfield.
There's the run.
He takes it on the run.
Here's the run.
Ty Pindell on the keeper.
Greer slowed him down. Looks like he got 4 yards, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like he got to about the 5-yard line.
I think I have him at the 6. I don't know. Well, let's see where they mark him.
Clock keeps running
here. 3rd
here.
and goal from the Holliston 6-yard line.
So a gain of 3 on the play.
I love the way these defensive backs are right in the faces of the receivers.
Pindell rolls right, fires, complete.
Ty Pindell to Murphy O'Malley in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Yeah, 87 Murphy O'Malley. He's one of those guys. You watch him. He's kind of like exactly the way that
6-yard touchdown
that
pass,
McGrath plays
to
offense
O'Malley.
and defense. He plays a defensive. I like to call it a tight end, but sometimes he's shifted out. He also plays defensive end. He's a really good player. He 87, and he gives you that kind of thing both offensively and defensively, and he's one of those 4 or 5 guys that we talked about as one of the great receivers here. And let's see what if these guys are going to kick the ball here, if they're going to try and go for 2.
Jonathan Bertone is in for the extra
Bertone
try.
lining up for
Ty
the extra
Pindell holding.
point.
Yeah, Bertone's a pretty good kicker. He pretty strong kicker, and that the way the score is working out here, if they score another touchdown, he gets an extra point, they get the lead. So they're going to go for 1.
The kick is
Point
good.
is good.
The try successful. Holliston 13.
1:08 left to go in the Basel Pizza and Sub
33 touchdown passes.
third quarter.
It's a new Westwood single-season record.
I don't
for
think
Ty
it really
Pindell.
makes a difference.
Holliston still ahead 13-7. And as
O'Malley, that was his 3rd touchdown catch. That was the 19th touchdown pass by Pindell.
yeah, and they just announced, Jay Ressler here, the field announcer just announced that it's a all-time record for quarterback for touchdown for quarterbacks. Passing touchdown for quarterbacks. Hello.
Not the Holliston record.
No.
For Westwood. Oh, that makes sense. We've got plenty of quarterbacks.
Wait.
with more than 20.
Go back to it. Jay made sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want the people to hear that.
Jay was right. I've been saying it all season.
This is our last broadcast for football this year, and I just want to make sure that everyone in my
Bertone is in
family
the
heard
kickoff
that.
for the Wolverines.
Okay, so here we go. We got a football game again. Short kick.
A loose ball on the return.
I thought that went out of bounds, no? Yeah, it looks like
it's Holliston ball.
Yeah.
That was what they did against Norwood.
Like twice in a row, yeah.
Twice in a
Holliston
row.
will be
Yeah.
first and 10.
Charlie Jessup was able to get that ball that was just kicked like no man's land.
Jessup,
First
by the
and
way,
10,
whose name we haven't
Holliston
heard. I
at their
don't.
own 34-yard line.
He may be heard. I haven't been following it a lot. He had that great game against Norwood. The great 5 minutes against Norwood, and that game. If you didn't, if you hadn't heard about it, there was like within 2 minutes of the kickoff. Norwood never got the ball, and Westwood was up 21-0. Then 3 minutes later, they scored another touchdown, make it 28-0. It was an incredible beginning of that game.
First and 10 from Holliston, their own 34.
McGrath, the ball carrier.
Crosses the 35, maybe gain it 2.
Peter Holmesy and Jack Corrigan on the tackle.
2nd and 8 for Holliston.
And this is where, and this will not happen, but this is where Holliston cannot get conservative. It's way too early to be
A
conservative.
gain of 2 on the play.
Well,
2nd and 8.
their success has been on the ground, though,
success,
Jay.
right.
Holliston from
And
their
you
own
gotta-
36-yard
you gotta,
line.
Dominating the line of scrimmage.
Yep. And that's what by conservative, I mean you can still run. You just don't want to pull the horns in yet. It's quite a ways to go here.
Hand off to McGrath. Turns the corner on the right side up the sideline for another Panther
McGrath,
first
the ball
down.
carrier.
Talked about thunder and lightning, and McGrath being the lightning, and
Pushed out of bounds
Jake
by
Brodsky
Ryan
being the
Petras.
thunder, and you get Brodsky out there blocking for him.
First
Now
and
you
10,
can
Holliston at their
feed the
own
ball a little
49-yard line.
to Jake. This is going to end the Basil Sub and Pizza third quarter here in a minute, and not even a minute, in 1 second.
And that is the end of the third quarter. The score is Holliston 13.
First down and 10 for Holliston. Inside handoff to Brodsky.
What a great fake!
Brodsky, the ball carrier.
That was a great fake by
Tackle by Zafropoulos.
McGrath and McDonald.
A gain of 2 on the play. It is 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 for
Holliston
Holliston
at the Wolverine 49.
as they cross midfield to the 49 of Westwood. 11:36 and the clock running at the Main Effort Financial fourth quarter. McDonald under center.
Boy, those safeties are way up close.
Pitch to McGrath.
Oh, great block by
He's got some room on the left side. He's out of bounds.
McGrath, the ball
stopping
carrier.
the clock after another first down for the Panthers.
After another
Pushed out
great
of
block
bounds
by
by
Brodsky
Drayton.
and another great job blocking by that offensive line. And what I'm noticing, Tom, is they have a one
1st and
one
10,
high
Holliston
safety,
at the Westwood
and they're bringing
35-yard
that
line.
safety way down in the box. Now that does two things. What they're saying is, we want you to throw the ball. Well, Holliston doesn't have to. They're going to run like that. But the other thing is, when that safety is down near that box that much, they can't play any support coverage for the run because they're caught in the box, and it's easier to block them. And they pull that safety way down. I don't know if they're going to keep doing that, but we'll see where he plays now.
So 1st down and 10 from the Westwood 35. McGrath up the middle.
McGrath, the
Almost
ball
made
carrier.
it to the 30-yard line.
And this is just mano on mano, and the offensive and defensive line just really going at it.
That's what Holliston wants
Yeah,
right
McGrath,
now.
They got
McDonald
that,
all in on
and
the tackle.
I told you early on, this Westwood defense is really
A
good.
gain
What
of 3 on the
Holliston
play,
is doing
2nd and
today
7.
against this defense is really impressive, especially that offensive
Holliston at the
line.
Westwood 32.
And especially when you consider that Holliston has guys out on that offensive line. They've done a great job today with that. Very well coached. They were ready today. They're very well coached.
2nd and 6. Pitch to McGrath. Right side, turns the corner, stretches forward across
McGrath,
the
ball
30.
carrier.
See, what Paul does, he's so athletic and so strong and so big that when he gets the ball out there, he's got the speed, but then when he gets hit, he's picking up an extra 2 or 3 yards. That's all they want here.
Zafropoulos and number
They'll
2,
take
Jimani
3 or
South
4
on the
yard
tackle.
runs the rest of the way down here, eat up that clock and go in and score. They'll take that all day. But McGrath is really, really doing a nice job.
3rd down
running
and
there.
4, Holliston at the Westwood 29.
3rd and 4 for the Panthers.
That pass they threw for a touchdown to Leveroni, that's in play here too, the way this pass defense is stretched out here.
McGrath.
McGrath,
Looks like
the
he's
ball
close to
carrier.
a 1st down.
Tackled in the backfield by Max O'Shea.
And he's going to be short. Let's see, a yard, 2. Where they mark it? They mark it at.
It is 4th down
20.
and 2, Holliston at the Westwood 27.
Okay, so here we are. This is one of
4th
the.
down and 2.
You get in a game like
4th and
this.
2.
Everybody wants to win. Everybody's doing a good job. This is one of those plays. This is the first of those plays that you're going to see down the stretch to see what happens. Can Westwood hold them off, or does Holliston get that 1st down and keep this drive and the clock going? This is a big play for both teams right here.
McDonald the throw. Complete to Jake Brodsky, number 44. Touchdown, Panthers!
What a call!
Brodsky.
What a beautiful,
End zone
beautiful
touchdown,
call.
Holliston.
You mentioned this earlier about when they threw on 4th down, Tom, and you mentioned how they must have great
27
faith
yard
in
touchdown
Pindell throwing the
pass
ball.
play.
Well, Coach Yurov has great faith in Jack McDonald throwing the ball, and what a great job throwing it to Brodsky. Probably the last guy they would have expected having to cover. Great play by Holliston. And now you got the 2-possession lead. Now you got to go for 2.
A 27-yard touchdown pass from Jack McDonald to Jake Brodsky.
And like I was saying, that's the first of probably several plays you're going to see in this 4th quarter that's going to be meaningful. And boy, did they turn that into something special.
This Westwood crowd is a little quiet now,
Yeah,
Jay.
well, you know, you come in here and you had 2 games back-to-back where you scored well over 40 points and your defense played exceptionally well. And Holliston took a timeout now. They have to call a timeout here. This is really important, this play.
Okay, Holliston for the 2-point conversion.
It's a big 2-point conversion, too.
McDonald rolls right to the corner of the end zone, incomplete.
McDonald's pass is incomplete on the 2-point conversion try.
Yeah, that was covered really well by Westwood.
So it's 7:54 to go here in the main effort financial 4th quarter. It's 19-7 Panthers over the Wolverines.
Well, let's see if the main effort financial team can pull this team in and get a win here. 2-possession game, and now with this amount of time, you're really going to see the urgency for Westwood. You're really going to see them passing.
We'll take a quick break. They finally figured out how to silence us, Jay. They just turn up the music and crank it till Bruce can't stand it anymore.
Well, right now, it's Holliston that's rocking Westwood, so we will rock you, I guess.
Brodsky with the kick.
Nice kick. Get in,
Stops
stay
at
in,
the
stay
20
in, stay in. Oh.
Kickoff is out of bounds, results in a flag on the play.
Okay, Tom. So this is when you want to turn it up a notch on your defense. That just been playing so well all day. You know, you've counted on them all year long. This defense, and now you put the ball in their hands where they can kind of control the flow of the ball game.
The Holliston defense has been answering the call all day long, Jay.
Well, when you control the clock, you do it 2 ways. On a great offensive line, and get that run game going, and a great defense. And right now, that's what you've seen today so far.
Westwood from their own 35-yard line.
He's going to throw.
Pindell the throw, looks at the flat, goes deep up the middle. Intercepted! Oh!
Ty Pindell's pass is incomplete.
Tyler Motter with his second almost interception of the game.
Well, you know,
defended by Tyler Motter.
Old Tyler, he's
second and 10 Wolverines from their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers had double coverage there on the Westwood receiver.
Yeah, they really did. And
Flannery was over there over the top. Second down and 10 for Westwood. Pindell throwing. Lets one go to Drayton. Another ball is out on the play.
Drayton.
I think this may be, I thought I saw a face mask against Holliston.
There is a flag on the play.
Yeah, personal foul, face mask against
Penalty
Holliston.
against Holliston, a face mask. Personal foul penalty is a 15-yard penalty.
So that'll march Westwood into Holliston territory.
See, this is like free shots in basketball where, you know, you're making headway here and not taking any time off the
spotted
clock.
At the Holliston 37-yard line. They gain enough for a Wolverines.
Got to make them eat some clock here.
Pindell throwing, fires way out to the flat. To McDonald.
Complete to Keelan McDonald.
He gets it forward to almost the 30-yard line.
Tackled
Second
by
and
Nick
3.
Flannery and Tyler Motter. Second and
Westwood
3 Wolverines.
moving fast.
Got to get some pressure on him.
Pindell fires to O'Malley.
Pindell complete to Murphy
Tackled
O'Malley
right away
inside the
by
25-yard line
Brannigan,
down to the 23.
but it's enough for a first down.
You got to put the pressure on
Gain
him.
enough for another Wolverine.
You want to put the pressure on him up the middle. Make him throw that ball where he doesn't want to throw it and get the interception. You got to put the pressure on him now.
First and 10 for Westwood. Pindell out of the pocket to the end zone.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Pindell, it is caught by Murphy O'Malley out of bounds.
I thought he
Incomplete.
almost threw that away.
Yeah, what happened was he threw that a little bit before he wanted to because Tyler Pindell had a nice run to the left. He had some open territory, but then the Holliston guys came right at him and forced him to throw that ball just a little bit
Second
before
down
he
and
really
10.
wanted to throw that.
Wolverines from the Holliston 23-yard
And when you
line.
do that, that tends to send the, you're a quarterback, that tends to send the ball up high, and that's
Right.
why you get the ball a little bit out of bounds. You want to get that ball up high, and nice job of coverage here. 6:41 left to go in the Main Effort Financial fourth quarter. Holliston leading 19-7.
Second down and 10 for Westwood.
Here's the blitz.
To throw into the flat to Drayton.
Fumble!
Oh, loose!
Pindell complete to J.R. Drayton.
Oh, Westwood recovers.
Loose ball at the end of the play. Westwood keeps possession.
And it'll be third down and 2.
It will be third down and 2 from the Holliston 15-yard line.
Again, if you can put some pressure on them. They came off the Pindell's right-hand side that time.
Empty backfield for Pindell.
Westwood takes
Westwood
timeout.
takes a timeout with 6 minutes
Timeout
to go in the
Wolverines.
Main Effort Financial fourth quarter.
I mean, you played 7/8 of this game, and here you are with a 19-7 lead, but
This Westwood offense we're going to take a timeout. Third down and 2 for Westwood as they turn the music down mercifully.
there's the blitz.
Pindell the throw, rolls right, looks to the corner of the end zone. Drayton stretches.
Got it.
Pindell to
Touchdown,
J.R.
Westwood.
Drayton, it is caught. Touchdown, Westwood. 15-yard touchdown pass. Pindell to Drayton in the end zone.
Big play offense for Westwood. Holliston been able to keep him at bay, but Pindell bought some extra time on the rollout.
Well, we talk about how good he is as a quarterback
Bertone
and
is
what a
into
good
the extra
receiving
point
team he
try.
has.
Ty Pindell
You're
holding.
probably not going to shut him out, obviously, and he did a nice job taking his team right down the field and scoring that touchdown and really not eating a lot of time off the clock. 5:54 left to go in the Main Effort Financial fourth quarter. Here's the kick by Bertone.
The kick is
Like
good.
A spiral through the
The
uprights.
try successful. Holliston 19.
So 19
Westwood
to 14 with
14.
5:54 to go in the Main Effort Financial fourth quarter.
And now you put it all on your offensive line right here. They got to get some kind. They got to eat some clock. They got to get down there and they got to score another touchdown and keep the pressure on Westwood. Boy, this has turned into a great ball game, Tom.
It has. Love a good Thanksgiving Day game.
Yeah. This is where you dig down deep. This is where the seniors are saying this is it.
They're
The
talking
last few
about-
minutes. The underclassmen are saying, I'm going to show them what I got for next year on both sides of on both teams here. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Well, you know that the three captains on this Panther team, even though they're not on the field, they are very vocal on that sideline.
Yeah, they're leaders. And it's got to kill them.
Bertone is in the
It's got to
kickoff
kill
for the
them not to be
Wolverines.
on this field. Imagine those three guys on this field today. It'd
Yeah.
really be something. But
It's
it
just
is
a
what it
shame.
is. It is what it is. And what you're doing here now is you're letting a lot of your younger kids get a shot at seeing how to close out a big game.
Nick Flannery covers it up.
Kickoff is down at the Holliston 33-yard line.
That
It'll be
kicker for
first and
Westwood
10,
is really
Panthers.
good at putting things in
Yeah.
putting the ball in the soft spots.
They do a good job. He does a good job. I mean, he's a good place kicker. He's been around a little bit. And
So the ball will be marked at the 33-yard line of Holliston.
And here you go. And like I said, Tom, this is where you get that offensive line in there. The offensive line coach gets him in there, who I think is Coach Yoroff, by the way.
Yeah.
And you get him in there and you say, guys, this is up to you now. If you can give us, 6 or 8 good runs, and you know, we've been in good shape here. They're selling out against the run too.
Brodsky on the handoff.
Brodsky, the ball carrier.
Forward for one or
Tackled by
two.
Zafropoulos and Murphy O'Malley.
Looked like he got 2 yards. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8.
Now Westwood is absolutely
Holliston from their own
selling out against the
35-yard
run, and by that
line.
I mean I talked about this earlier. When you bring that safety down, you know, you only have one high safety. When you bring him down, it does 2 things. It gives you a passing game a little bit, but also it gives him the opportunity to get blocked easier, which can allow for some big runs. Okay, the 10-second indication.
2nd and 8. McGrath to the pitch to the right side.
McGrath, the ball carrier.
What he
Paul
does.
careful to stay inbounds on that play.
Yeah, good call, Tom. That's exactly what
Will
he did.
Sesselman and others on the tackle. A gain of just 1 on the play. It is 3rd down and 9.
Clock running now, 4:40 left to
Holliston
go.
from their own
the main effort
34-yard
financial
line.
4th quarter. Holliston leading, yes, by a little, 19-14. Now, I told you earlier about that 4th down play. I said that was one of the big plays. Here's your next big play.
Right now, 3rd down and 9 for Holliston. McGrath from the handoff.
McGrath, the ball carrier, is stopped by everybody.
So now you let that
Loss
clock
of 2
run.
on the play. It'll be 4th and 11.
Clock running down.
Holliston from their own 32-yard line.
3:50 and
Westwood takes the
moving.
timeout.
That's a smart timeout, Tom, because what do I tell you about timeouts?
Defense takes
there
timeouts.
you go. You take your timeouts on your defense because offensively you
takes
can
timeout.
control the clock by getting your players out of bounds or stopping the clock with a.
That's the 2nd timeout Westwood's taken.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Fourth and 11. Brodsky to punt.
Nobody back to cover the punt.
Brodsky to punt.
What a beauty. Get it, stay in bounds. Ooh. Keep staying
Bounces
there.
down
Keep
at the
staying
40,
there. Don't pick it up.
39.
Brodsky's punt is down at the Westwood 39-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Wolverines.
So Westwood will be on offense with 3:37 to go in the main effort financial 4th quarter. Panthers leading by 5, 19-14.
Yeah, 217 seconds left to go. And what you want to do, Tom, now is the pressure is kind of on this offense here. Obviously, they have to score, but they can't make a mistake. You know, if they make one mistake with only one timeout left, that's going to Holliston's going to be able to run out the clock. So they got to get down there and they got to score. Once again, if you can put any pressure on Pindell, especially up the middle, that's what you want to do.
Pendell with the empty backfield on 1st down.
There's the pressure. Oh, what a great catch.
Ty
What a
Pindell
great catch.
complete to
Connected
Key McDonald.
to McDonald, but just for a short gain, and it's inbounds.
Yeah, that's what happens. And see, when you put
A
the
gain
pressure,
of 4, and it is 2nd and
put
6.
the pressure on them up the middle like Holliston did right there. They can do this again if they want to send them up the middle. Here they
Pendell
come.
on the quarterback draw. Scampers
Ty
out of
Pindell and the
bounds.
keeper is across midfield.
He's got a Westwood 1st down.
The gain is enough for another Wolverines.
We'll keep you posted here. 3:09 left to go
Ball
in the main
spotted
effort
just
financial.
across midfield, 1st and
4th
10
quarter.
Wolverines.
Now, the other thing is they need a touchdown. If the field goal's not going to do them any good here, so. Anything they catch, you want to keep them in bounds.
Nice tackle by Will Clasby.
Ball carrier.
Good handoff to NK. Glad to see him back in the ball game, but Will Clasby.
Tackle by Will Clasby.
We haven't said Will's name today, and the reason is because on offense, the offensive line, he's doing a great job, and on the defensive line, he's doing a great job. And Will's one of those guys we're really going to miss next year. He is very, very special ball player. 2:44, 2:43, clock running.
2nd down and 10 for Westwood. Pindell to throw, looking downfield, heaves it towards Drayton. Intercepted by Staley.
Oh! Pass is incomplete.
Oh, I want to see that one again. I thought he had 1 foot in bounds.
Flag on the play.
I think they threw a flag on that play. I think they threw a flag.
It is pass interference against Holliston.
I thought he had the.
They called interference on Holliston.
A 15-yard penalty gives the Wolverines.
I don't know, you know.
1st and 10 at the Holliston 35.
When your defensive back is able to make the catch on that play, it's kind of tough to call pass interference, but it is what it is. 2:29
Ball's
left
at
to go.
the 35-yard line.
2:29.
1st and 10.
2:20. Oop, go ahead.
Pindell goes deep again to the end zone. Incomplete.
Pindell intended for J.R. Drayton, incomplete. It is 2nd and 10 from the Holliston 35-yard line.
It stops the clock at 2:22 of the Main Effort Financial 4th quarter.
I haven't heard 17 Teddy McGowan's name either. I don't know if
He
he's
has
playing.
1 catch.
He has a catch today, because he's one of those other guys that you got to be careful of. But they're really favoring Drayton right now.
2nd down and 10. Pindell back to pass. Complete to McGowan.
Ty Pindell complete to Teddy McGowan inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that's the guy I just said. You got to kind of watch.
We're talking to him. He dragged
A
the Panthers
28-yard
like
pass
10
play.
yards. He got an extra 10 yards after
It
that
is
catch.
good for another Wolverines.
Yeah, well, what happened was Holliston wanted to keep him in bounds, which they should have tried to do.
At the Holliston
But when they do that, they kind of let up on him
to the
to keep him in bounds,
line.
and he was able to get that extra pay. That's a big play by McGowan. Clock running, 1:50 left to go.
Holliston defense needs a big play now as they're inside the 10-yard line. Ball's at the 7. Empty backfield for Pindell.
Watch Pindell, too.
Takes it on the quarterback draw.
Ty Pindell
Good call,
the keeper.
Jay.
The reason they ran that ball there, Tom, is because they won't want any time left on the clock when Holliston
Inside
takes the
the
ball
6-yard
over.
line, a gain of almost 2 yards. It is
So
2nd and goal.
now they got 3 chances to
outside
throw
of the
into the end
5-yard
zone,
line.
and the clock's going to run out here. And the clock is running with 1:10 left to go in the ball game.
Pindell looks right, fires right, incomplete. Intended for
Pindell intended
O'Malley.
Teddy McGowan, incomplete.
McGowan.
It will be 3rd down and goal
57 seconds left to go. What a great game.
from about the 6-yard line.
We haven't had an exciting game like this on Thanksgiving for
A
quite a
long
long time.
time, yeah.
Holliston looking to make a big play. Panther defense digs in. Pindell the throw, pump fakes, goes to the back of the end zone, knocks away.
Oh, that's terrible call. I'm sorry, that's a terrible call.
Flag in the end zone.
Brannigan knocked the ball away and gets called for a penalty.
I'll tell you, I don't
interference against Holliston.
I don't complain much. I really don't complain much against the referees. But you get in a game like that, you don't take the game out of the kids' hands. That's a terrible, terrible call. That's terrible. I'm sorry. You don't do that to the kids.
Half the distance penalty and an automatic first down. It is 1st and goal. Wolverines from the Holliston 3.
That's terrible. I really don't complain about referees at all. But that, I'm sorry. That you don't do this. You don't do this in a game like that. That's.
First and goal for Westwood. Pindell can't find anybody open, incomplete.
Ty Pindell intended for J.R. Drayton, incomplete.
Great defense by Holliston.
Defended by Jack Staley. It is 2nd and goal.
Jack Staley on the
Wolverines
defense.
from the Holliston 3.
Jack Staley on the defense, and we talked about what a great job he does as a defensive coverage on defense.
Coach Pindell is incensed. I don't know what he's so incensed about.
He has no right to be incensed about anything on this drive. I'm sorry.
Panther defense digs in on 2nd and goal. 47 seconds left in the Main Effort Financial 4th quarter.
And the runners in the books here. Watch her run.
Pindell rolls out, chased by Clasby. Going Brodsky. Pass is dumped at the last second by Pindell. He was on desperate strikes right there. There was that pressure you've been looking for, Jay.
Yeah. Well, you got to mention Will Clasby twice here. 40 seconds left.
So it's 3rd down and goal from the 3.
They got 2 plays to score, and Holliston's got two chances to stop them.
Panther defense digs in. Drayton comes in motion, pitches back to him. Can't get the halfback pass.
They got to come up and get him. They got him.
Flag takes the pitch.
What was the flag
He's
for?
short of the end zone, and there is a flag on the play.
That's got to be the hole in the block in the back.
Holliston did a great job defending that halfback pass.
Block in the back, yep.
It is a pass interference.
Pass interference against Westwood.
That's offensive pass interference?
Yeah, pass interference. So they'll back the ball up to the 18-yard line. We'll do 3rd down again.
Well, I'm not going to question the call because I'm happy with it, but the play call there.
And a timeout.
Kind of,
timeout Westwood on the
Westwood
play.
takes timeout.
Wow, Jay.
You get to the point in the game where you have the 3rd down and you're at the 4-yard. I mean, that's wonderful. He called the play. He knows more about it than I do, obviously. But I'd run the ball twice before I did something like that. I mean, you put the ball in a guy's hands who hasn't thrown the ball all day. They're probably lucky it turned out that way. He could have thrown the ball into a crowd and get an interception or something.
Well, we've seen it before, Jay. Coaches outthink themselves.
Yeah.
They overthink the situation. Holliston did a great job defending the first 5 plays inside the 10.
I don't know what the ball's doing down there.
They haven't moved the ball for the penalty.
Well, normally if it was a little bit further away, you would have declined the penalty and taken the down. But I don't think you want to do that
It says
here.
4th down on the 6 when they haven't moved the ball.
Why is the ball on the 1 yard line? I don't understand this.
The refs are still talking it over.
Why don't they take the penalty and move the ball
The penalty
back?
was declined, and it is 4th and goal.
4th and
Wolverines
goal.
at the
29
1-yard
seconds to
line.
go in the Main Effort Financial 4th quarter.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see how this works out for Holliston. Here's the whole season for these two teams in one play.
NK moves back into the backfield. Double motion, penalty against Westwood.
Oh boy, Coach, you're off. I'll tell you.
A penalty against the Wolverines for an
I get
illegal
why.
shift.
I get why he did that. You don't want to give them 2 extra downs. I certainly
It was a
understand that.
5-yard penalty.
The other thing
This
is
will
when
bring
the
up
ball
4th
is on
down
the
and
1 yard
goal
line, you have less
from the 6-yard
less
line.
place to
Room in
cover.
that end zone.
Yeah, you had less place to cover for your than the 15. But now you're back. So with a 28 seconds left, a run play might be out of the only run play now would be a quarterback
Draw.
go either way. So you got to make sure, but you got to contain him, and you got to put some pressure on. You put some pressure on him here, you're going to feel very happy about the game probably. But
One
this is
play and the game on the line. 4th down and goal from the 6.
Let's get this over. I'm wicked hungry.
Pindell looks right, looks
got him.
left, throws it to the end zone.
Ty Pindell, the key
Touchdown, Westwood.
Touchdown, Wolverines!
Wow.
Keelan McDonald with the catch. Makes it 20 to
6-yard
19.
touchdown pass.
Wow.
Pindell to McDonald for
Well,
the
The
touchdown.
Panthers gave them all they could handle.
You got to give him credit on that one because Pindell played that perfectly, and he got the ball. I thought Pindell was throwing the ball away, but
I thought he was too.
he got that ball out there, and
Officials timeout, injury timeout, injury timeout.
I didn't even see who got that. Was that
Keelan McDonald
That was-
made the catch.
McDonald?
Well, just a whale of a ball game.
Well, it's not over yet. Holliston's going to have 21 seconds.
Well, we've got a player down, so we'll take a timeout right now. So 21 seconds to go in the Main Effort Financial 4th quarter. Westwood will go for the extra point.
This is really a meaningless extra point here. Actually, you probably want to go for 2 here. Getting 1 point, it doesn't mean anything, but if you get 2, at least you force them into a field goal. And although with 21 seconds left, it's going to be a tough situation either way. Well, they are going for 2.
Pindell on the reverse to Drayton.
J.R. Drayton, the ball carrier, is into the end zone. The 2-point conversion try successful.
So it makes it 22 to 19.
Westwood 22, Holliston 19.
Well, just a whale of a ball game here today, Jay. Coming down to the last play, 4th and goal. Holliston's got some guys in the backfield that can return this ball.
You're going to see a squib kick here. Believe me, he's not going to kick it deep. He might even they might even tell him kick it out of bounds. It's not going to really matter. "21 seconds left to go." The only thing good about this is 21 is my lucky number.
Jonathan Bertone
So
is
how
in the
about-
kickoff.
I've been
about winning
wondering
one-
that all season.
How about winning one for Jay?
Austin Rodenheiser, Nick Flannery back deep
There you go. Austin's
for
back there.
Holliston.
There is no way they're kicking it deep. Let it go out of bounds. There you go.
Kickoff goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line, results in a flag on the play.
They'll get a great field position out of it.
Well, you got some speed out there. Now let's see if they're going to leave Austin out there.
He's on the field right now.
You got some speed out there, and they're gonna be playing deep.
They're going to have him kick it again.
Well, yeah. Well, I guess Holliston wants to return it. A couple interesting calls here at the end of the game by Coach Uroff.
There will be a re-kick.
Here's the kick. Another flag.
Kickoff is out of bounds, results in a flag on the play.
This is interesting now. Put him back again. Want to do a rundown of the seniors here, Tom?
Yeah, we really should give a shout out to this senior class.
Look at captains Austin Rodenheiser, Matt Gimlet, Max Morrow, Liam Brannigan, Tommy Quinn, Sam Faria, Tyler Motor. Who else we got? Liam Miera Nolan. Where am I down here now? Go to the back page. Ed Daniels, of course, Ed. Will Clasby had a great season. Sean Klein, Liam DeRoss, and that's it.
Avery Traver.
Oh, I missed Avery. Okay.
Well, no, I added him on.
Oh, okay. So thank you guys. For all you guys have given us over these past 4 years.
What a season.
It's been a lot of fun covering you guys.
Another kick. This one to Rodenheiser at the 27. Rodenheiser gets himself forward to the 42. 17 seconds to go in the main effort financial. So you're saying there's a chance, Jay?
I'm saying there's one thing you can do, and you know what it is.
The hook and ladder.
The hook and ladder.
You got to reach into your bag of tricks right now.
Actually, I mean, that wouldn't be a bad thing to do. But the other thing that I really like in this case, and people always disagree with me, but I love a screen pass in this situation because you're not going to get a lot of pressure, but you can get those blockers out in front of your pass receiver.
Panthers line up. McDonald rolls right. Fires. Incomplete.
McDonald's pass is incomplete.
12 seconds to go in the main effort financial fourth quarter.
Well, we got a second. We want to thank Bruce Guilfoy, who's here as our
Super
whole crew.
Bruce.
He's the whole crew today. He's doing everything.
Mr. Everything.
And I'll tell you, this town better know this guy because he
Holliston
does so much for this town that
42-yard line.
You guys don't even know about. And he's one heck of a guy. And you're thankful for stuff on Thanksgiving, we're thankful that Bruce is around.
Second down and 10 for Holliston. McDonald rolls away from the pressure. Incomplete.
McDonald's pass is incomplete. Intended for Nick Flannery. It is third down and 10.
So 7 seconds left in the main effort financial fourth quarter.
Well, they'd be a heartbreaker if they won it in 7 seconds, huh? It's all about the drama. Also want to thank all our viewers who've stayed with us all through the whole season. You guys are great. We want to thank all our sponsors, too, because you guys have been absolutely fantastic this year. Thank you so much for your support.
3rd down and 10. McDonald steps up, tucks it down, scampers out of bounds, but that'll do it.
McDonald and the keeper runs out of bounds and runs out of time.
So your final score here from Flahive Field, Westwood 22, Holliston 19.
Time expires, and that is the end of the ball game. And the final score: Westwood Wolverines
well, Tom,
22.
It didn't turn out like you wanted, Tom, but I'll
19.
tell you, it's been a great season, and these guys had all the fight in the world. And at full strength, we know what would have happened now.
But this team left it all in the field
today.
Really
did. They really did, and you got to give them all kinds of credit. Once again, thanks, Bruce Guilfoy. Tom, you did another great job. Final score from Flahive Field today, Westwood 22, Holliston 19. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We'll see you in the basketball court. Goodbye.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.